Hello, everybody. It's Daily Daryl coming back at you today. And today I have an urgent message for you. As you saw there, the citizens of the Commonwealth of Kentucky are again under attack by big insurance companies and their lobbyists. This week in Frankfort, the Senate passed by a vote of 21-16 what was called Senate Bill 121. And Senate Bill 121 basically affects insurance, your insurance if you were to ever be in a car wreck and be hurt and be injured. As the law stands right now, we have one of the best user-friendly, citizen-friendly, people who pay their insurance each month or every 6 months or whatever and play by the rules. Normally, we have one of the best insurance laws on the book. It's called No Fault PIP, Personal Injury Protection. And what this law was enacted for many years ago was when you're in a car wreck, the legislative intent is to be able to get you to the hospital, to be able to get you treated for your injuries without regard to whose fault it is. That's why it's called No Fault. And it also goes by the name of PIP, Personal Injury Protection. And what happens is the first $10,000 of your medical bill is paid under your insurance policy. And this is important because, like I said, the legislative intent is to get you treatment. Now, the big insurance companies, the lobbyists, they've come into Kentucky pretty hard and fast in the last several years, and they're looking to cut away at this bill, which in essence cuts away at your Seventh Amendment protections. Now, everyone in Western Kentucky would be outraged right now if I told you in Frankfort your Second Amendment rights are under attack. But some of you won't be that affected if I tell you your Seventh Amendment rights are under attack. Well, I'm telling you they are. And the Seventh Amendment is basically guaranteeing you the right to a civil jury trial if you ever need one. Your right to go to trial, to be heard by a jury of 12 people of your peers here in Kentucky. So back to Senate Bill 121. Basically, the big insurance companies have set this law in motion. And what I'm asking you to do today is to call your state rep, because now it goes to the Kentucky House of Representatives. And you can call 1-800-372-7181. We've called all of ours. I have a different one than some of my staff. And tell them absolutely not on Senate Bill SB 121. The second part of this bill is if you are injured in a car accident or in a truck accident or a pedestrian accident, when you go to the hospital and get treated, you've got to then prove the reasonableness of your treatment to the insurance company, your insurance company. Right now, and under this bill, one of the best in the country, as it stands now, there's a presumption of reasonableness each time you go to the hospital and are treated. And what the insurance company wants to do is make you prove to them after you've been injured that the treatment was reasonable and necessary and related to that individual accident or crash. And so that's a big right that's being taken. And what it will do, in essence, it will force many more lawsuits, many more lawyers. People don't really like insurance companies, and people don't really like people like myself, trial lawyers. And all this is the insurance company getting their way, taking away your rights in an effort to get back at the trial lawyer's bar. Like I said, it'll be many more lawsuits, and then they basically, in essence, the last part of this bill wants to stop lawyers from getting paid on these cases, which that part really doesn't affect me. I don't do the actual that actual part of those cases. So anyway, contact your legislators. I've contacted Stephen Rudy's office, who is my rep in District 1. And I've asked him to call me back and discuss this disastrous bill. And there's also Gerald Watkins is in our area, Will Coursey. And if you'll call any of these men and women in Frankfort and tell them absolutely no on Senate Bill 121, you'll be able to maintain your Seventh Amendment rights. You'll be able to stand up to the big insurance companies who all they care about is profit. For them, it's profit over people. They don't care about your Seventh Amendment rights. It's just about how much profit they can make at the end of the day. So it's Daily Daryl with an urgent message. As I said, your Seventh Amendment rights are under attack. This is your one and only chance to fight back. This will surely be voted on in the next week or so by the House. And if it passes there, it will be signed by our governor into law. And then you will have no rights, basically, once you're in a car accident. So it's Daily Daryl. Hey, if you need me, reach out to me at the office. I'll help you go further through this bill. It's very confusing. It's very hard to explain. They want it like that. They don't want it to be quick and easy. But if you're with me and you want to stand up to the big insurance companies and you want to stand up to your Seventh Amendment rights, call your representative, your Kentucky State representative, and tell them absolutely no on Senate Bill 121. Hey, it's Daily Daryl. I'm just looking out for you, looking out for your amendment rights, and we'll come back and see you real soon.